Hi guys, it's Sam here with Bargain Hunting Blonde, and today we're here to talk about more price increases. So price increases seem to be inevitable nowadays, and it used to be that they happened like one time a year, maybe at the beginning of the year or right before the holiday season. But now they seem to happen all the time, randomly. They're completely unpredictable. And interestingly, most brands like to announce their price increases so they can create that FOMO buying and they can create you panic buying things you wouldn't normally buy. To me, it seems like a great way to clear your stock room, but honestly, who knows? So today we're talking about something a little different in the price increase world, and that is sneaky price increases. So why brands like Louis Vuitton and Chanel like to announce their price increases most of the time. Other brands just like to sneak them in so that when you are viewing the website, all of a sudden the item you had in your cart, the item you were looking at, has gone up in price. So let's dive into some brands that do this. Number one is Prada. So Prada, to me, has some bags that are really, really good price points and is a brand that I don't necessarily think of like with crazy price increases. You know, they're not Chanel. But the Prada Re-Edition 2000 since June 2021 has gone up $155 till September 2021. So I bought my Prada Re-Edition 2000, and I'll put a picture up on the screen so you can see what bag I'm referring to if you don't know. And I bought that in June 2021, right before I went on vacation for my 30th birthday. And I bought that bag at $795 plus tax. That exact same bag, same color, nothing has changed except it's been a couple months, is now priced at $950. The bag is definitely still gaining in popularity, so maybe that's why. But interestingly, Prada does not announce these price increases. The bag has actually increased twice since June 2020. So it went up in July 2020, and then it went up again in July 2021. So I'm talking all about 2021. Sorry if I said 2020 somewhere in there. But so from June 2021, July 2021, one increase. Then September 2021, another increase. And the only reason I even noticed the second increase is because I follow a couple different essays, and one of the essays for Saks, so not even a Prada essay, announced that the price was going up in a couple days. So Prada is just over here slowly increasing the prices, nothing crazy drastic. So I think some people who are just kind of looking loosely at the item don't even realize that the price went up, which is kind of crazy because it's kind of almost like you're being gaslit because you're like, wait, was that actually the price? Did it go up? Was I just looking at it wrong? Because, you know, sometimes you remember prices wrong. Or if it's $795, you'll say, oh, $700, but really that's closer to $800. So number one, Prada. Number two, Chloe. Chloe also does the sneaky price increases, and the only reason I realized is because I had been eyeing the Woody tote for a while, like as soon as it came out, to when I actually ended up purchasing it in the summer of 2021, and it had gone up $55, so it went from $895 to $950. Again, not a giant price increase, but one of those things where the brand doesn't want to be Chanel, and so, or Louis Vuitton, so they're just going to keep slowly increasing the prices and hope that no one notices? I don't know. I just think it's a very interesting strategy to do that. And then the shocking third brand that does this is Chanel. So you're like, wait, Sam, you've been talking about Chanel and how they are like the epitome of announcing their price increases to panic buy, have everyone panic buying. Yes and no. So Chanel does do their very publicized, very well-known like price increase, especially before another collection's coming out. But sometimes in those increases, they don't get, well, actually all the time, they don't get every bag. It's normally the classics, like the classic flap increases, the 19 increases, the boy will increase. But a lot of the other items slip through the cracks and don't increase. And the most recent one, and this one was shocking to me, is the Chanel vanity case with handle. So I'll put up a picture of that bag. I also own that bag. That bag was considered an SLG, so it had actually escaped a lot of the price increases. And then in one day, them being very sneaky, they just changed it on the website and on the tags. It went from being $2,175, which for a Chanel bag, and it, in all intents and purposes, is a bag. It has a chain, it has a handle, it can hold basically everything I need in a bag. It went from $2,175 to $2,750. Didn't tell anyone, just increased the price, kept it silent, and all of a sudden it went up. That's what exactly, let me do some math here. What is that? Like a 30% increase, roughly a 30% increase. So just absolutely crazy that they were just like, oh, this bag is actually, we think, too cheap for our line, and it's not really a bag, so it skipped the price increases, so we're just going to silently increase it and hope no one notices. They did the exact same thing with a lot of the other SLGs that are used as bags, that are like the micro bags and the mini bags. They went up also around 30%, and they just did it one random time. All of a sudden, it was September 4th, and they decided that was price increase time. So I think the sneaky price increases, I actually prefer, and so I know this is really weird because like it's like, well, wouldn't you rather save money? But I think the publicized price increases have me start looking at items that I don't actually want, or that I was just kind of on the fence about, but then all of a sudden I'm like, oh no, I need to get it before the price goes up. And when you start buying things like that, you're not truly buying what you love. And that's not good when these items are so expensive. So when you have a sneaky price increase, like for example, the Woody tote, and it went up $55, which is not a lot, but it's still, you know, $55 is $55. When that happened, I realized I still wanted the bag, and so I still bought it even with the price increase. So I think it's something to consider and to really think about, that when you see those price increases and they're publicized, you panic buy and you buy things you don't want. But when you have the sneaky price increases and you just happen to notice the bag went up and you still buy the bag, to me that means you really, really wanted it and you're not panic buying and not FOMO buying. And I wish we lived in a world where price increases only happened once a year. They happened once and that's what you just dealt with, like the Hermes, where they every like January, February just have one increase and this is the increase for the year. I'd love all brands to do that, but I just don't think that's going to ever happen. And so if I had to choose between the highly publicized increase and the normal, like sneaky increase, which I think is like how most price increases are for most goods, I would rather do the sneaky price increase. I would love to know what you guys think about this. Would you rather have the publicized increase so you can save some money? Would you rather have the sneaky price increase so that you just are buying things that you really love? Like, what do you think about all this? Are there other brands you noticed that sneaky price increase? I know a little bit ago Gucci did it on some of their bags, but I'm currently not really in the market for a Gucci bag, so I didn't really know exactly what the increase was. I know Fendi did have a price increase, but they did announce that a little more through different sales associates and stuff like that. So I think it's just interesting to see how these brands do their price increases and how some really, really publicize and some don't. And for me, you know, with Chanel, I think the price increases and everything that has happened has just really turned me off from the brand. Hence why I don't even know how much like a mini is nowadays, because I don't think want to know, and two, I'm not in the market to be purchasing one. So thank you so much for tuning into this chatty video today, guys. If you want to see more videos, chatty videos, bag comparisons, bag reveals, please make sure to follow me on YouTube by hitting the subscribe button down below and the notification bell so you get notified every time I upload a new video, which is twice a week on Mondays and Thursdays. Guys, I'm slightly losing my mind over here. I have been working crazy, crazy hours and I'm filming these at very odd times, so I apologize. And if you want to see how I style my pieces or to see the latest price increase, please make sure to follow me on Facebook, Instagram, and my blog, all of which are linked down below. Thank you so much for tuning in today, guys, and I will see you in my next video. Bye, guys.